Now let's see if he's learned anything about how to survive, because he's got 1 minute and 8 seconds left. Oh, and that's it.
And I don't think this fight's over. This fight's over. George Foreman blows away Gerry Cooney in the second round.
This is the result. This is the finish of the fight, and Gerry Cooney really, for all intents and purposes, the left uppercut, there's the right, it's all over.
You know, George Foreman throws a lot of unorthodox punches. That time he threw an uppercut, he got out over his lead foot, and he threw a perfect uppercut.
Well,
walking in with it.
Yeah, keep in mind, Alex, it's against a man who's really out on his feet. I mean, Gerry Cooney showed a lot of gameness and just trying to continue. Again, George comes in for the kill.
But the thing I was impressed about, Dan, was the accuracy of Foreman.
And Gerry Cooney goes down hard.
And right behind it. Boom.
And you really have to wonder if the strategy...
As Mike Tyson just goes headhunting. Richard Steele, the third man in the ring, has got his work cut out with Mike Tyson. Oh, the right hand! I doubt if he'll be able to get up from this. He hit him flush on the jaw with the right hand. It's up to 6 and 7 and 8 and 9 and 10. It's all over. Tyson, a first round knockout. Tyson moves in for the kill. Here it is. He's got everything going, and he catches him right at the height of his punch on the top of the left temporal bone, which rattled the brain around inside that skull, and down he went. There was no getting up from there. Watch it from a different angle. The right hand, watch Tyson's right hand. He winds up, bang, he nails him. It's all over. He crumbles to the canvas like a sack of wheat, stretches out the legs, and he's not getting up. Very, very heavy punch. Watch again, just watch that right hand. Watch how Mike winds up. Oh, he's got everything going with it. Everything was into that. The whole shoulder, the twisted trunk, the body, and the arm. Watch it again from the top side here now. Watch how he gets his whole body into the punch. He's got everything going. Oh, what a shot.
Like I said, he looked real anxious and uptight at the beginning of this fight, and that'll wear you out in itself, just that nervousness.
Mercer with two good right hands. And now Mercer on Morrison in the corner. And Mercer's all over him, and Morrison in trouble. And Morrison goes down for the first time in his career. And that is it.
That's it. The fight is over.
Ray Mercer has won it. He successfully defended his WBO heavyweight championship. Well, let's take a look at it, Joe. All right, Joe's going to head up into the ring now. Mike Marley with us, and here comes Mercer on the attack, and right at this point, Morrison's out of it.
He was out on his feet, precisely, Glenn. He was out of it, groggy. I mean, he doesn't know what's hitting him at that point.
Well, those are damaging blows right there. He was out of it. 4, 5, 6. Wow. Morrison could have been seriously hurt there.
You're exactly right. Referee Toney Perez should have stepped in a little bit sooner.
Take another look, and you can count him. At this point, Morrison's out of it right here, after that left hand. Now, from this point on, this is the damage. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And finally went down for the first time in his career.
And that's
He's all busted up.
And that's how it gets cut. You can't fight with your mouth open. Oh, a good right hand by Morrison, and that hurts Joe Hip. Joe Hip is in trouble. Joe Hip is down. A right hand from Tommy Morrison staggers Joe Hip. He's up at 8, and that's the end of the fight. Dick Draculin stops the fight. And Tommy Morrison summons the power today, and it saves him in the 9th round. Here it is, Alex.
The full angle. The left missed. The right hand landed. And that right hand really hurt Joe Hip, much more than it looked.
Yep. You
The
saw
left
his legs just
and another
went
right. Boy, the right hand doing almost all the damage. That uppercut missed, but Joe was just not in a position to defend himself and went down.
Alex, I'm not sure he would have survived the first right hand. Watch the right hand. Here, next punch. Right there.
Oh.
I don't think Joe Hip, I don't think he would have
chopping
recovered.
punch. Let me just go through the scorecards that we have right here. Official scorecards. Keith McDonald had it 76-75 Morrison. Doug Tucker 76-75 Hip. Herb Santos 76-75 Hip. I'm sorry, Morrison. The fight's still up for grabs. 2 judges with Morrison ahead by a point, 1 judge with Hip ahead by a point.
but it is Toney in total command. Little's in danger of going down again. There is no 3 knockdown rule in the IBF, and he's down again, but that's it. Pat Russell stops the fight. James Toney is still the IBF super middleweight champion of the world. What a fight! Little's trying to fight back, but Toney was the man who was landing the clean shots. Got Little in a bad spot there against the ropes. As you see, Pat Russell was stepping in to stop the fight as Little's went down.
Let him out, let him out. Don't be holding the head.
A lot of prominence here. Sugar Ray Leonard, Roy Jones Jr., George Foreman, who will be fighting November 5th here. Oh! Check the clock.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
It's over. How about dramatics, huh? But here in round 12, the right hand right on the chin, and the Prince with his crown taken away, a chance at regaining a championship. Inside of 20 seconds left in the fight.
So George had to adapt, and there he goes. He's walking into the left hook.
George Foreman enjoying his best round of the fight here in round 10. There's a right hand. Down goes Moore. He's flat on his back. He may not get up.
Not maybe. He's not moving.
Moore could be about to lose the heavyweight title.
I don't believe this.
Joe Cortez pulls off the count. It is over.
Holy
and George
cow.
Foreman has pulled off the miracle that no one thought possible. George Foreman, unbelievably, miraculously, is once again the heavyweight champion of the world. Now let's take a look at the replay.
Watch for the beautiful left hook, right hand combination. He walked right into the left hook, followed by the right. Teddy Atlas kept saying to him, move only to your right. George adapted by Mora only moving to his right, which now finally allowed George to start landing the left hook, which we didn't see for the first 8 rounds. Mora out cold.
You asked several times during the fight if Foreman's punch deserted him. It turned out not to be the case. There's that right hand going in on Moore. Down goes Moore. And Arnie, I think we could all tell that as soon as he hit the canvas, he was done. It was over.
The experts said coming into this fight that if Foreman hit Mora the way he was hit by Bert Cooper, that he would not get up.
We're going to look at some of the numbers in round number 1.
Mouthpiece.
In his pro debut, he stops Roberto Apodaca.
80. Here comes Butterbean in. Good right hand, left hand, down goes Jagan, hits his head hard. Fight is over. And Butterbean has returned to the ring wars with a first round KO. Look at that second knockdown here and the knockout. Right hand to the body, followed up with a right hand to the head. Combination left and right, down goes Jagan, hits his head very hard on the canvas. It's a good combination by Butterbean. All those punches landed. Look at the right hand. Look at, again, the left-right combination. Down went the kid, and that was all she wrote for him.
This fight. Big left by Mayweather, and down goes Ayala. And referee Chuck Haslett is going to put an end to this one in the second round. Left hand of former Olympian Floyd Mayweather, who knocks out Ayala 130 into round, 139 I should say, into round 2. Just a left hand there that nailed Ayala. There you to see Floyd.
Look at him work both the body and head. Good counter punching there by Ciccone, but boy, he's going to need to get out of that corner. Big left hand, and down goes Ciccone right in front of us. I think this fight is over. Yes, it is. Right above us, Angel Ciccone was whacked with the left hook and an uppercut, and he is all but out here. Here is Morales getting Ciccone pinned in the corner. The right hand is what did it, the left hook, and now a left as he was going down. And that was the punch that really, I think, did additional damage to Angel Ciccone. He wasn't down yet, so it wasn't an illegal punch by Morales. He might have held up with that one, but as you're punching, it's very hard to do that. So Angel Ciccone suffering from the power of Eric Morales. I'll tell you what, Morales is a force in the super bantamweight division, and maybe could be one in the featherweight division. In fact, in all likelihood, will be.